you can't wait, well, I feel sorry for you. Because you're gonna be waiting for a long, long time. Can you join? No. This is single player. Single player beta 173. And even if you could join, it would take you months to walk to me. Also, I have a survival multiplayer, which I will probably be joining after this walking. So, I think it's pretty fair to have it there, so I don't have to add it later on. Also, why complain? If you don't like it, just click off. Just leave. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And I'll put a hypothetical forward. Say I'm on my SMP right now. Do you think I just want to let some random person who's just joined my stream for the first time join my survival multiplayer where we've been working on a massive minecart track and they could easily grief everything because we have a gunpowder farm? I don't know, I don't think that sounds very secure. Or smart. I don't think any intelligent person would do such a thing. And even if I was going to allow you to join, you wouldn't want to be in it. Because most of the time we're collecting iron or placing tracks or doing that sort of shit. Maybe I might take playing with viewers off. Just so I don't get asked as first time messages, can I join? It's just stupid. Oh. Fucking hell. Let's not do that. No, thanks. If I died, that would have been funny. I would have restored my backup. Ghost of Kitsune. Welcome. How you doing, bud? Ghost of Kitsune, not Tsushima. Definitely not Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe that could be a good name for a Ghost of Tsushima sequel. Also, I apologize for blowing up a bit. Maybe that was excessive. I don't know. To be honest, I am a bit not happy. I don't know, it feels like I was kind of bugged to open a server, in a way. In a good way, though. Like, it seemed like everybody was, you know, ready to jump in and, you know, help out and whatever. And, you know, I made everybody aware of exactly how it was all gonna work, but yeah, now no one's joining. I'm wondering if it's even worth keeping a server open. No one's gonna play on it. Hold on, gotta answer a phone call. Oh, and of course they hang up as I go to answer, the bastard. I'll be right back. Like, hold on a minute. Give me a second. I understand people have lives. But, you know, I'll read you the player history. And I want you to tell me what you think. Yeah, let me go over to this. Okay. Okay, so my last login was 21st of August, 1611 UTC. Okay? Now, we've got Demost, who's away. That's fair enough. Enchanted, I don't know what he's doing. He hasn't logged in since the 15th. Big logged in on the 20th. But he's busy. He's got lots of other projects. I know he does. So he gets a free pass. Then you've got Ghost, who's been on the 19th. Fair enough. Harry hasn't joined since the 17th. Jacob is good. Neem's good. My mate Damo, he probably's not going to play. And then you have E-Forces / Overdetermined, who hasn't been on in 9 days. Cosmos hasn't been on in 5 days. Topo gets a free pass, because I know she's got her own thing. Like, I don't know, it feels like barely anyone that is on the server, like, ever plays, and it's really annoying. I expected, you know, not everyone was going to be able to join every day, and that's fine and good, but I can't help but feel like everybody is already burning out, and I seem to be spending an awful lot of time on the server. And yeah, you're right, I'm paying for it. And I'm happy to pay for it. And use the earnings I got on my 2 big days that I've had from walking to run that server. And if no one's gonna join it, it's like, what's the fucking point? It might as well be a single player endeavor. I might as well just get everyone to log in, give me all their shulkers and all the good stuff, store it in the bloody chests, and I'll just go do it my bloody self, because no one else has any interest in it at all. In fact, if I'm gonna get rid of that, I'm honestly gonna bin every other project and just work on this. And it can be just walking. That can be my whole thing that I do. No hardcores, no nothing. I'll just walk. And if you don't like it, I don't know, tough luck, I guess. And originally I was going to do the end world border walk in hardcore. That was going to happen. And I was told, oh, you know, we'd rather, you know, build a minecart track instead. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll do it multiplayer then. And everyone seemed keen, but nope, it doesn't feel like it. So I'm going to give it another week and see. You know, I'll just wait till the end of the month. And then see who's logged in. And then, I don't know, I might do some whitelist adjustments. I'm going to make contact first. And if I get no response, then yeah, it will be removal. Ugh. bloody boat smashes into the bloody farmlands, dude. No! No! No, no, no. A walk server will not work. I've had this before. There will be a honeymoon period, I'm telling you. There will be a honeymoon period of a week where everyone's like, oh yeah, cool. Look at this. We're at the Firelands, oh yeah. And then everyone will burn out. And then what's the fucking point? Again. It's just not, there's just no point. Group walking would be cool, but time zones are a bitch, and people are gonna burn out, they're gonna give up, they're gonna go do whatever else. Kinda like my minecart track world, and I just don't know what to do. But if I don't receive a response from a majority of people as to whether or not they really want to play, I will just download the world and shut it down. Because, yeah. Like, if people can't play, here's what you're not picking up, dude. If people can't play in an interactive, modern version world where we have multiple tasks to do that are less boring, less horrible, what makes you think they're gonna do the one horrible thing? Which is like walking every day. No one's gonna do that. If they can't, you know, do an interactive assignment of building a minecart track, what makes you think anybody's gonna be able to just walk? It just seems so dumb to me. Like, I don't know, maybe the multiplayer thing was a horrible idea. And it's not about the cost of server, and it's not about necessarily playtime. It's about the idea that I changed what I was doing. And I put in the effort to go and set up a server for people to play on. I pretty much just dropped what I was doing and changed things around so it'd be more interactive with the viewers. But if the viewers are not gonna join, yeah, wasted exercise. I've just stopped everything else for nothing. And I don't know, my channel's gonna turn to this if the minecart track thing goes away. What you're seeing here will be a majority of what I do. No, it will never work. Ever. Never, not ever. There is there's nothing you could say or do that would change my mind. If you haven't got the tolerance to help build a minecart track, then I don't think you've got the tolerance to walk in a straight line, day in, day out. And I don't think Fig wants to walk. Again. And I don't blame him for that. So don't even suggest us two doing a thing. It's not gonna happen. It is unrealistic. And even if he wanted to walk, I don't think he wants to join this world. I'm not about to go back to a world where I'm like back at spawn again and starting again. No way. That's stupid. For me, when it comes to walking, it's this world or nothing at all. I don't know, there's kind of one side of me that just wants to quit streaming. Kind of sucks. Yeah, but there's a problem with that. There's a problem. Also, thank you for sticking around. I don't know. Maybe... I find that this does happen to me sometimes. I'll be fine. I'll be fine later or tomorrow. I just get into like a negative mindset and then I need to like change that and turn it into the normal positive mindset that I try to keep. You see, the problem with me just taking a 2-week break is that for 2 weeks, I'm not walking. And that, to me, is a big no-no. Yeah, that's a point made, actually. I'll take that. You know what I think I need to do? I think I need to open a separate server for now. I might close the one we have. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I need to open another one up, and I'm gonna have it open to everybody and anybody that wants to join it. Dude, if you want to walk with me, right? Open up your own separate stream in your own separate world and start. Because the thing about a server is the world's going to get massive, and I don't necessarily know if I'll be able to provide you a copy of the world that you spent hundreds or thousands of hours on. But whereas if you do your own single player, you own it. It is your property. I would hate to spend so much time doing this and not own the world that you did it in. Also, the internet here is kind of trash at times, so I don't think you would want me to be hosting it. It's Aussie internet, dude. Like, is it not, like, a known fact by, like, every human ever that Aussie internet, compared to the rest of the world, is just shit? At least with the server, it's hosted in Sydney, where the internet actually functions at a decent level. Also, Ghost, if you're here, you should follow me because I'm not quitting. I don't know. I sometimes feel like I should, but I don't know. I enjoy it for a majority of the time. I don't know, maybe I might play Gran Turismo 2 like I was going to after this walking session. Maybe I won't SMP. Kinda makes me wonder whether I should or not. Because in case you're unaware, which I'm pretty sure you are, I had a Gran Turismo 2 playthrough that I was doing in April of last year. And that's when I stopped playing it. So, yeah, I'm gonna revive that and finish it 100%. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I showed my coordinate. No, not yesterday, day before. It was 20th. Me, get high view account? Fuck no. I'm honestly, like, prepared to just do an experiment of like what happens if I like run like a generic hardcore. Whether or not I'd get more or less like viewership or what. I just want to experiment with it. Because like seriously, I think after I dropped the whole hardcore thing, I lost all viewership, like pretty much. It just like dropped right off. At one point, I was getting like 15 viewers like regularly. It was 10 to 15 I was getting when I was hardcoring, and then the minute I stopped and changed to survival, no one watched. So I'm wondering if I did that again, would it pick back up? I know it's generic hardcore, everyone does exactly the same thing, builds the same things, pretty much does the same shit. But I would be interested to see what would happen. Here's the funny part though. Which is, it's funny how me doing that generic shit that everybody else does, exactly the same stuff. I got viewers to that, but the minute I do anything that's unique, or takes a long period of time to do, like, everyone's just like legit pissed off. Same as like my first walking day. Actually, surprisingly, my first walking day had more viewers than I thought it would. When I did that 8-hour walk, I had like 7 or 8 the whole time, if not more. But then like after that first day, after it wore off, yeah. Well, to be honest, if that's what's going to give me an active chat, an active community type of thing, and then have like the server on the side of it to bring people to join it, then I don't see how that could be a negative experience. Only positive things can come out of that, surely. Maybe I might do that. And just this time, I'll learn to not be an idiot. and put my elytra on before I try to fly over a gap. Because believe it or not, you need to actually wear a fucking elytra if you want to fly. Apparently something I didn't know. Also, what the fuck? Casual floating terrain right there. Oh, dude, I'm not playing in beta. I'd rather play in modern. Beta is walking. If I'm gonna play beta, I'm walking. Beta 173 is walking 173. I would not play like a legitimate, genuine survival in beta. Hell no. I didn't even check if my exclamation point F3 thing worked. Yeah, it does. It works. It was exclamation point coords, but I don't know, F3 is just easier. I don't know, I kind of want to try like other ways of like playing games as well. Speedrunning is something I want to do, although not Minecraft speedrunning. That shit looks too stressful and repetitive. I don't know, my interest is playing games fast is cool. I'd love to go back to Ridge Racer 2 again, actually, on PSP. Get the PSP emulator fixed up again and play Ridge Racer 2 speedruns again. Just for something fun that I like to enjoy. I had a lot of fun playing that game when it first came out. Actually, that was one of the games, if I'm remembering correctly, that I got with my PSP back in 2007? 2000 and... hold on. No, I think it was 2008 I got my PSP. When I was in year 6. Not really, I don't want to play Where the World Stops Functioning. No thanks. I don't know, I like my worlds to function when I'm trying to build and shit. I don't know if that's just a me thing or what. Maybe you enjoy floating point precision errors when you're trying to build something. Because I'm pretty sure that 1.2.5 mod does have floating point precision errors. So, I'd rather avoid that. Hence why I charge more for having a sign with a coordinate reveal. I like having these here though, because it adds an extra element of the game. Like, it's part of it, I feel like. Is the game breaking down. But when you're trying to build, it's just so shit. And also, I don't know if anybody wants to watch me play 1.2.5. At least beta still has something going for it. i.e. to my left. 1.2.5 is like an old version that no one cares about, really. The only... Oh, maybe if it was like 1.14 or something, or like 1.13, more doable, but if I want to play 1.2.5, I'll go play Tekkit Classic. And even if I wanted to do that, I can't do that today, because I have to go and set that up. Honestly, I probably will keep that server open anyway. Because, I don't know. I think Fig will join it still. I don't know. It is understandable, though, that he doesn't really play often. I've already told him that. I already know what he's up to. I'm gonna shut up about it. I'm not gonna say anything about what he's doing, but I know what he's doing right now, and I can tell you for a fact that he is gonna have, like, basically no time for the server. Thanks, dude. I'll be here walking. Doing what I do best. Doing what I'm known for. Also, it's almost been a year since I hit the Farlands, actually. About 7 weeks away. Oh yes. Also, if I get the time, that week leading up to that day, the week leading up to that day will be marathon walking. So, if I have time for it, I'm hoping for at least 6 to 8 hours a day for a week. Make some real ground. I think by then I should be at the 4 mil floating point shenanigans. This game is going to become very unfun when that happens. Well, it won't really, but the movement will be. The movement's going to be horrendous. So I don't know about V's opinion on hardcore. It seems like he doesn't like the idea, but I'm thinking about jumping back into hardcore again. Just to see what happens. I just want to experiment because it feels like after I dropped the hardcore, my viewership just plummeted. I was getting like 10 to 15 viewers every single day when I was hardcoring. But like the minute I stopped, my viewer count dropped off. Which is fine, I really don't care about viewer count. I care about the viewers, not the numbers themselves. No. Really doesn't matter that much to me, but yeah. I feel like the positives of doing a generic hardcore, if I get viewership for it, is that my community will overall grow. Which I could then use to transition people to help us on the server. Because at the moment, barely anyone's playing on it. So I feel like if I can drag eyes onto the server, it will help. And after yesterday, where I barely played with I basically didn't play with anybody. I was playing single player survival on a server. So, yeah, that was pretty disheartening. I'm glad I got tracks down, but I don't know. It was boring. Just being by myself. That's also part of the reason why I left. Because if I'm not playing with anybody, then it's kind of just shit. Just being there by yourself, just placing rails. If hardcore's not more successful, I don't know what I will do. If I'm honest. Oh, I'm already seeing the last spawn chunks again. I can see myself climbing that ladder for the last time. And then standing on the ceiling of glass. And, walking to my death. It happens every time. And the chat is flying with 07s like you wouldn't believe. And I'm just like holding in the emotions of that moment. Which to me, looking back on it, that was the moment I realized that was the last day. Just like realizing that that milestone list was done. The whole thing was done. And then that was it. No more. Every time I hear it, that's exactly what I see every time. Ugh. I know one thing's for sure about them spawn chunks, I will be going back to them. When I hit corner firelands, I will be going to the corner spawn chunks 100%. I want to see what it looks like. What time is it for me? It is 1:35 PM on the 22nd of August. What about you? Oh, it's the 21st of August for you, was it? Good job. 11:35 p.m. That means you are 14? 14 hours behind. And Wozat is 15. Fuck, what was I thinking? Oh, yes. What was that? Did you see that I placed a literal fuck ton of rails? Like, I literally placed, I think, 40 something thousand rails. Literally. I believe the rail's at like 114 or something. After the work I did to it. It's actually gonna catch up to where the bridging is at. So, I'll see when I get to the end of the bridging. Someone's gonna have to do it. You know what? Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe not everyone is like, burning out on the project. At least I hope that's not happening. That's good to know. I don't know, I've kind of been having a thought over the past few days that like maybe people are burning out because I looked at like the last logins and like, yeah, some people it's been like 5 days to a week since they logged in. Honestly, though, about the whole server thing, as long as we get to 1 million, I'm honestly happy. If everyone decides to quit after that, I think it's job well done. But I ultimately think 1.5 million would be like the ultimate goal. Because then we would actually have the record for the longest minecart track, survival or creative. I don't think there will be because it's only been 2 days, but would anyone like to request an F3 pressing? Jacob has his voucher, but I don't think he wants to spend it yet. Because it's only been 2 days. Exclamation point F3, by the way, if you would like to know the terms and conditions. Ow, ow, ow. There was no better way to do that. I mean, there probably was, but I couldn't be bothered doing it. That is awesome to look into, by the way. Nope, no requests for an F3 pressing. That's not surprising. I probably wouldn't even be at 1.2 yet, I don't think. I might be, I don't know. I'm just as in the dark as everyone else. One 136,572 was where I was at 2 days ago. And what does everyone think about my idea still? About making another server and just opening it to like literally anybody and everybody. I would love to hear some opinions because I could just, you know, pay for a cheap little server that's gonna cost me next to nothing to have. And just see what happens. I'll like limit it to an area of like 1,000 by 1,000 or something. And you know, just see what happens, you know, whether everybody works together or what. Open our server to the public. That is a fucking horrible idea. I don't know about you. Like, I'll back it up, obviously, if I was gonna do that. But it would be interesting to see. Would people actually, like, work together with us? Or would someone just, like, blow the shit out of spawn because haha funny? And I imagine there'd be a lot of duping going on and shit. Oh shit, it's night time. Exactly, where's that? You got the right idea there. You got the right idea, mate. That's exactly what it is. It's going to be literally a vanilla server, like 1000 by 1000 blocks in the overworld. And then, literally, that's what it's going to be. I'm not even going to maintain it. I'm just going to make like an area where people spawn and protect it. And then, after that, it's just free for all. Like, literally, it's a no rules situation. And like, you know, it's a free for all. Everyone can work together, you know, make a cool base or whatever. Or, you know, they can just blow shit up. It's not my problem. I'm not gonna make it my problem if griefs happen or whatever. Or maybe I should make it like a little bigger. Maybe like, I don't know, 5k by 5k or something. I don't know. And just check up on it every now and then. But yeah, once the minecart track server is done, I would be keen on backing it up from the locked server that we play in and uploading it to the other server and just seeing like what happens to it. I guarantee you that within like a week at most, even with barely any players, it will be blown to the shithouse at spawn. And like the track will get like ripped up. All sorts of shit will happen. You know what? Right after this, I might actually create it. It's only going to be like a vanilla server, no optimizations, no nothing. If it gets bigger, I might ask Enchanted to muck around with it and get it to run a little better. But apart from that, It's just gonna be a vanilla server, I guess. Enchanted Church, exactly. Exactly. Enchanted Church. Will chi in barge. Sov server. Hi Harry, what's going on, bud? It's your birthday tomorrow. Nice. I hope you have a good birthday. Also, are you talking about a Minecraft diamond sword? One of those, like, foam ones? Those are kind of cool. Oh, a real sword. A real sword. Lovely. Oh. Oh, shit. I just got reminded of an extreme sport I saw once. It was like these Chinese blokes. And they were fucking crazy, and it makes me... Ugh. Oh, it's so fucked up what they were doing. There was like this sport, right? They get this big fuck off sword, and then they grab it, and then they smack it on their back. Real hard. And like the skin like splits open into like flats and shit. Oh. And then they like basically get sewed back up, and then they do it again. It's unbelievable. I don't even want to think about it. That was the most extreme shit I've ever seen in my life when I got shown that. Oh. I don't even know why I talked about that. Oh. The chat went quiet after I said that. Real quiet. They're all off looking up on YouTube to see if they can find it. This extreme sport where people literally cut themselves open with a fucking sword. And I'm not making that shit up. It's legit. I'm sure if you looked around, you could find it. And it was on YouTube too. I don't even know how it got on there. Like, the skin on their back was, like, literally flapping off. Because they don't just do it once. They, like, keep smacking it. Bang, bang, bang into their backs. And literally until the skin is, like, flapping off. And they're, like, pissing out blood. And then they legit go to hospital. They get sewn up. They get these big fuck off scars on their backs, and then they go and they do it again. Bang, bang, smashing this sword on their back like a proper sword too. Like a big fuck off sword. Bloody Chinese blokes. And there was a bunch of them doing it. It wasn't one bloke. There was a bunch of them. Scar tissue. Welcome to my stream, bud. Sorry to be talking about something like that, but I don't know. Swords got mentioned, so I don't know. That was the first thing that came into my head, was seeing that video. Dude, that shit looks awesome. I don't know how sharp those are, but they look awesome. They're not like samurai, they're not like samurai swords or anything, but it's cool. It looks cool. Not sharp, I wouldn't think so. Then again, it is fencing, not like try to kill your opponent. Oh shit. Thank God that wasn't a lava pool. I should pay more attention. You've been watching me for a while, you just don't talk much? Are you followed? You are. Thanks for being followed, man. I kinda thought that you might have been one of those people from the 32 million day. Obviously, you were one of the ones that wasn't, like, talking in chat on that day. Because you're a first-time chatter today. I don't really talk much in streams either, mainly because I watch on, mobile version, and the mobile version is typically very delayed, so it's kind of hard to interact with a streamer when you're on the mobile version. But it is what it is. I sometimes chat, but it's really rare. Time for me is 2:08 PM. Good night, dude. I suppose you're off to sleep, being an American. An American. I'm still wondering if I should play hardcore. Should I hardcore after this walk? I'm planning to stop in 10 minutes. Or maybe I should jump on the SMP and just finish with the rail placement and then go to hardcore. What to do? What to do? Or, even better, should I take a small break before playing hardcore to make the second Anarchy server? Well, not even Anarchy server, more of an experimental server. Just to see what happens if I just, like, have a server, don't have any protection rules or anything, and just kind of let people do whatever they want. A freedom server is a better way to put it. Have a good sleep, dude. Thank you for coming, even though it's 5 AM for you. That's kind of crazy that people do that for me. Also, not at the end of the rail anymore, because I was placing rails, so I'm only at 114k. So it should only take about 5 minutes to get back to spawn. So maybe that'll be the order of how I do things. Maybe I'll go to our server, and then I will place the rails to the end of the bridging. Then I will check out your thingy. Then I'll go make a second server. And then I'll play some hardcore single player, or maybe I'll just stay on the server. I don't know. Also, we don't need to move the villages anymore. Thanks for following, dude. Oh, wait. What? Oh, you already followed. That's a sub. Oh, we know what that means. Don't we all? Oh. I've got a coordinate showing I need to do. Let me sleep, and then I'll do a coordinate showing. Actually, I'm about to end in 6 minutes, the walking segment anyway. So maybe I'll just do this 6 minutes and then I'll reveal at the end. I'm not sure if you realized that I was gonna F3 because of subbing or not. So I'm just gonna assume that you were. I guess that means I have to change the command as well now. But yeah, thank you so much for subbing. You're contributing to my effort and my 2 servers being alive. At the moment, that's basically all the money I've made from Twitch is going into servers. Anyone with channel points? Lots of channel points that they want to put up? Let me make a prediction. Can I do that? The prediction will be... Will I be past 2 million? Not 2 million, 1.2 million. I'll go 10 minutes. I'll make it a little bit over time. The reason I chose to put the 1.2 million is because I legitimately do not know whether or not I will have walked the 64k required to be at 1.2, because I've only walked 5 hours, I believe, since the thing. 22k. Someone put all their channel points on yes. Is there anyone that wants to put their channel points on no? If you do win against this, then you could be looking forward to a lot of channel points if I'm not past 1.2. If no one puts like a decent sizable amount on the prediction, I'll probably just get rid of it. Because I don't want to have someone like lose all their points to someone who puts like 10 channel points down. if I do pass 1.2. Does anyone want to put channel points on? No. Anybody with channel points on? No? Or does everyone say yes and then they just get their money back? Three yeses. No one's going for no. No one is going for no. If I don't see more than 1,000 channel points on no, I'm gonna cancel it. And it's about halfway. And just so you know, this could be really close. I have no idea how fast I've been moving. I legit do not press F3 outside of someone subbing or donating or cheering the 500 bits or whatever. So like literally when I press the F3 key, I'm finding out at the same time as the viewers. So like I don't know my rate of speed or anything. I think the other day I was pretty slow because I just had so many mountains. I wasn't really getting as much water stretches as I would have liked to. Does anybody at all want to put 1,000 points or more on no? There's only a couple minutes left on it. don't know how long there is left. There's not long left at all. $1,000 points on no from anybody. Anybody at all. That will net you like a 20x. If you vote no and you win. There was a lava pool right down there. Not anymore, there isn't. Come on, somebody. 1,000 points on no. You got like 30 seconds to do it. Probably less than that. No one voted no. I suppose that means the points were refunded. The points are refunded. No one voted. Okay, was I past 1.2? Just 1.202677. I'll change my notbot command. Two zero two 677. Just make sure that works. Yep. Awesome. Save and quit. Play. Exclamation point Alt F4. Exclamation point no. Just backing up the world, and then I will be looking to create the second server. Back. Copy the .minecraft folder to here. Oh, Ghost and where's that are waiting for me. Let's kick them. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. It's just a joke. Feel free to join back. Sorry about taking time. I'm just gonna set this server up. Oh, here it is. I found it. Finally found the bit where I actually buy the server. Server location. I could make it US. Okay, there we go. It's a 1.19 server, so I'd actually need to switch over to that real quick. Platform? I'm not sure. Try the 120k portal. Which would be 15,000. Oh, it's a 1.19.1 server. Oh, let me fix that. There's no way in hell I'm using 1.19.1. I definitely copied the right one. It's not working for me. What the hell? I can't even connect to it. Someone should try and connect to it and see if you can get in. Yeah, you're right. It might be still doing its thing. It says here that it's up. Oh, last thing it says is server stopped. Server IP is this thing. I'll wait and see if you can join it. But it's showing that it's using CPU and RAM. So I'm assuming that means it's online. And it's an American server this time. So it's probably not going to work the greatest for me, but... it should work for somebody. Ah, there it is. Oh, love pulling through the world. That's brilliant. Hold on. I might make it an Aussie server again. I'm transferring it to an Aussie server, so it won't work now. I'll need to use a new IP. And I don't know how long it's going to take to do that. Alright, I'll quit out of that for now. And I'll go play some Rails. Fun. All I can see is